Hey everyone, it's Mama Does Nails and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are all having an awesome day and ready for today's video, because I know I am. So in today's video, guys, we are going to get into these products. So I've got 6 products here now. 3 of them are like gels and the other 3 are like stuff we can use to like either stick our nails on or remove them. So I really want to try it. So I've got a swatch stick here. And we're going to get into this video. So we're going to get into this glue. It's an air dry glue. So I would technically use these maybe if I'm putting on press-ons, but more for if I was doing an overlay and I was going to use a half tip. So I have buffed this. I have buffed the swatch stick. I'm just going to open it. It's a brush on glue. So I'm going to just get it on the nail. So I'm going to get this tip on. It's just literally to have a tip on the nail and be able to remove it. And that literally is the purpose. So I'm going to leave that nail to dry. We'll come back to it. I was just looking at this. Now this is Born Pretty's 6-in-1 nail glue. And do you know, I never realized you could use it as a blooming gel because it says watercolor gel. That's what Born Pretty call their blooming gel. So this is what it looks like, 15 mils. Love this. This one is in clear. So I'm just going to get that on the nail. And then I'm going to use it as a blooming gel. I have a few colors on the palette and there's no rhyme or reason. I want to see if it really is like a blooming gel. So I'm just going to get some blue on there, on the white, and then put some of this. I know it's a little bit thick, but I'll move it around on the nail. And it is blooming. It is. Yeah, this is awesome. So if you run out of blooming gel and you have Born Pretty 6-in-1 gel, you can use it as a blooming gel. So the nail's all cured and everything. I'm not going to put anything on it. I've not wiped away the tacky layer because I want to go in with this product, the Born Pretty Ocean Wave Watercolor Liquid. So I'm thinking, is it like an ink? I'm not really sure. So I'm going to try it. Now, I did have a look on the website. You can use it in 2 ways. You can use it the way I'm about to use it on a nail that has been cured. Or you can actually put it on the gel when the gel's wet. So that is going to be in another video. But for today's video, I'm going to put it on top of this nail. So... and it's supposed to do its own thing and it air dries. So yeah, we're gonna see. So I'm just gonna wave it across there and ooh, okay, so I'm sold. I am sold. Right, let's do that. So I just wanna, because it air dries, I would say definitely be careful because layering is not going to be something that you want to do with this, because as it's going down, it's drying. So I do want to know if, because it air dries, if you can use something acetone based. So yes, you can maneuver this with a little bit of acetone. So in sort of like the areas that I felt maybe it was a bit too thick, I can move it around with the acetone, which I'm going to let that air dry. And also, if you're doing it the way that I said with the wet gel, you do have to put it in a lamp and cure. Obviously you can't let it air dry, but it's just one of those things that even Born Pretty had to mention, which I understand. Okay, so while that nail's drying, we're going to go back to this nail. And I mean, I've stuck it on. We literally are just doing a test. So this is the product. It's a nail glue remover, and it looks like a duo. So we're going to try it. It says 3 seconds. Now, I really wanted to try this because it's a spray bottle. Ideally, you would, if this was your natural nail and you had a tip, you would use something like this orange stick and want to go around the edges and see if you can find anywhere where there's any lifting on the nail. And then you would want to spray. Just going to put this, oops, it's kitchen towel here, and I'm just going to give it a good spray. So that was just one spray, and I'm just going to leave it. It says 3 seconds, but obviously this is not on a nail. But I am just going to get this orange wood stick and just see, because I know there are some areas. Okay, there we go. There we go. So you can see there was glue, but that just fell off. So and look at that. You can actually see the glue just melting. So yeah, I love that. This is definitely going to be a game changer, because I'll tell you why. Even if you use a peel-off base coat, sometimes when you're going out, the nail will come off before you are ready. But now I feel confident knowing that if I did put my press-ons on using nail glue, I could come home and use this remover. So thank you, Born Pretty. I definitely would recommend that. And I guess it works the same way a debonder would, but this spray, you can really get it in the crevice. I'm just going to touch that, and that feels as though it's dry. So I'm going to top coat it. It's one of those things that even when you top coat it, you still have the waves, which is gorgeous. So I think with this top coat, if I was going to be extra and say, let's see what it looks like with a little bit of gel on top. So if I went like that and just try to make some thicker areas, oh, that's trippy, and just see what that's like. So you can definitely see it's added some lovely layers. So now with that, I don't need to wait for it to dry. I'll just put it in the lamp. I'm going to try using the 6-in-1 nail glue for the gems. The gems are all stuck on. Love that. Okay, so now I want to get into this one. It's called Snug Fuzz. It's a fuzz gel, and honestly, when it's matte, it's almost giving like a textured gel. So I don't think you can really see it well like this. So the thing is, I will matte it because I also just need to see if I can see that texture. And now I'm putting it on the nail. I can actually see it. Now I actually did put some base coat on the nail off camera because I wanted to get the best swatch, especially where I knew it was a fuzz gel. And I do like the way it's applying with the base coat. So that's one coat, and I will do two. It's such a gorgeous color. Sorry, while that's in the lamp, I just wanted to show you it was that was the inspiration. I was looking at this bottle and just thought, you know what, let's just put that on a nail. It's not exactly the same, but I just wanted to try it just to see. But yeah, that was the inspiration. And I just want to show you what it looks like before I matte it. If you can actually see the texture, because I think it's when I matte it that it really comes to life. Wow. Wow. I love that. So now last but not least, I'm going to get into Love Radar. It's the jelly gel polish, and it has the most beautiful sequins in there. Hearts. I know it's not Valentine's, but there is always time for love. In fact, love is every season. So I'm going to see how this fares. It says jelly gel, but I'm telling you, it's really giving a builder gel viscosity. Yeah, and it's not that cold in my studio, so I'm gonna just cure this. So I'm gonna go in with the 6-in-1 glue to just encapsulate. Thank you all so much for watching. Here are all the nails that I swatched, and that Ocean Wave gel, perfect for your beach effects. And you know, I just love the way that it moved, and there's so many other things that you can do with it. So I'll definitely be using this in future sets. I love this Fuzz Gel. It's making me want to get some, you know, what's the thing called? The fluff, the flocking fluff. So I will leave all these gels I have swatched in the description box, and also a discount code so you can use it and share it and save yourself some money. It's called Snug Fuzz. It says Fuzz Gel Polish, and I guess it just gives that effect. And this one is a jelly gel. It's Love Radar. It says jelly gel polish, but I'm telling you the viscosity of it is giving builder gel, and I think that's to help encapsulate the hearts. We had an amazing time. Well, I did anyway. I hope you did. Testing the glue and the glue remover. Absolutely awesome. Would recommend. And the 6-in-1 nail glue, I tried it today as a blooming gel. It worked. I used it to stick the gems on that nail, and I also used it to encapsulate that. So definitely one to have in your arsenal, guys. But yeah, guys, I'm Mama Does Nails, and I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you, Born Pretty, once again for sending these beautiful products for me to review. All right, guys, catch me in the next one. I don't know what the set's going to be because I'm torn between the beach set or maybe a milky bath. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Bye.